Hey everybody, welcome to another plan with me and wrap up in my walking planner, which is an InkWELL Press. Today I am using a kit from Sweet Ava's Paper. It is actually an Oops kit and I got it as part of her Oops sale. Now normally I don't buy these types of kits from her, I actually buy her Snowball stickers, and if you're not familiar with Snowball, he's this cute little cat, or she I should say, that does a lot of different things. I pretty much have a Snowball sticker for every single thing. I have Snowball on a plane, I have Snowball playing guitar. It's one of my favorite character stickers. But this kit I am using because I've been hoarding it for a while and I thought it would go really well in my InkWELL Press with the pink boxes. I am not the biggest fan of pink, so I like to add a pop of color to my spreads whenever I can, and I liked how this kit was not entirely pink, but still had pink themes in it. And of course there were cats and things like that. And as far as the Oops kit goes, I didn't really notice too many problems with it. I thought the stickers seemed pretty nice. I did notice a little bit they had trouble tearing off the page, but otherwise I thought it was fine. So here I am just laying down the full boxes along the 3 weekly boxes for each day in the InkWELL Press. And then what I'm doing is I'm laying down the boxes for my active minutes. So I'm actually laying down a box on each day, and in this box, it's actually a half box, I will be writing my active minutes in there. And I did not have date covers for this week, so I'm just going to use the regular days of the week as they come because I only had 2 pages to this Oops kit. Luckily, there were half boxes and full boxes included, which are mostly what I use. Now this kit did not have any glitter headers in it because it was just 2 sheets. So what I actually ended up doing was I have a Creating and Co. Kit with some leftovers, and I used the glitter headers from those. And I actually have a couple of glitter headers left over because I never really used them that much. So I actually borrowed from 2 different kits, and I kind of tried different colors to see what would work, and so I ended up using a pink from one kit and then kind of this gold from another. It's not too bright of a color because there's not that bright of colors in this kit. And then I didn't have enough gold, so I pulled a black from another Creating and Co kit. But all of the glitter headers are ultimately the same, just different colors. So now my spread was laid down, and so now it's time to wait to actually do my activities. So now we are at the end of the week where I'm actually going to fill out what I did for my walking planner. So this week I'm actually using a checkbox because I get these weekly wrap-up emails from Fitbit with sort of my average data in it. So I want to try to use those checkboxes to fill in that information. So for this week, my goal was to walk 12,000 steps a day, and that's actually my goal in all of May. Unfortunately, that did not happen quite as well as I would have liked. I had a lot of stuff going on this week. I had a webinar that I was prepping for a conference that I am attending the following week. So a lot of times, as you're going to see, I mostly just got 10,000 steps. There was one day I did get 12,000. There was a couple days where I got close to 12,000, but for the most part, I just got 10,000, which is perfectly okay. 10,000 is kind of the bare minimum, and sometimes that is what I do. And now what I'm doing is I'm filling in my walk breaks, and this week I had something very interesting happen, as you're going to see in just a little bit. I normally just take walks, but I've started incorporating a little bit of exercise into my daily routine. I want to make sure it doesn't take away from my 10,000 steps, but more exercise never hurt as long as I don't go too crazy on it. And then to indicate the exercise, what I did was I actually took a quarter box sticker and I laid it down on one of those 3 squares in the InkWELL Press. And so on Thursday what I did was I actually did something called Commit Dance Fitness, which is kind of like Zumba, but it's more hip-hop type stuff. So I really enjoyed that. And then on Friday, I had been wanting to do this for a while, I actually biked on the Las Vegas Strip with my husband. He actually took the day off of work, which was really nice. So I thought those would be good uses of my half boxes since I do tend to have those in kits, but they don't get used. And then I just filled in the rest of my walking data. So yeah, so for the most part, the weekend was okay. And I didn't go crazy with the exercise. Of course, it's a little bit hard because I can't really go to gyms or things like that. And the commit dance class was actually in an outdoor park, so it was not in a gym, although normally they do teach classes in a gym. And so my total for this week was 76,000, and then my average was just a little shy of 11,000. Not too bad. And then here I am using that checklist to write down my total miles, my total floors, my total active minutes, and then my average sleep. I'm still kind of on the fence on how I want to track sleep, but looks like I got an average of just under 7 hours. So I could have done better. So my highlights for this week were that I biked on the strip, I did my dance class, and I had a lot of 10,000 step days, and 12,000 steps, of course, was my best day. Not as high as some of my other weeks, but still not bad, and I'm proud to be keeping up with my 10,000 steps. So thanks for joining me, and like and subscribe for some more updates.